What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel.
Me too.
Today I'm gonna be doing something different, something I've never done before. I'm gonna be reacting to a Korean drama, Hometown Cha Cha Cha. It's a Korean drama about this dentist that moves to the rural side of the country and opens up her own clinic, falls in love, learns to be nicer, pretty much sums it up. The reason why I started watching it in the first place is because I really like the female actress, Shinmina. I think she's gorgeous. She is 37. Can you guys believe that? And number two, all of my followers on TikTok and Instagram have been recommending me to watch it and react to it. So here it is. We're gonna get started. Let's go. Okay, it looks like she lives in a pretty nice place, of course, because dentists make so much money, right? Oh, good lord. Wow. Wow. Is that what she's wearing to work? Because a lot of dentists I know, we don't wear business casual. We wear scrubs to work. It's just more comfortable. Okay, morning coffee. What a nice looking office. So I'm a dentist in Texas, and obviously this is Korea, so it can be slightly different. Okay, and she wears the little coat over it. Okay, so looks like that is her boss. Looks like she wants to talk to her about her treatment planning. So basically what's happening right now is the boss is chastising the main character for her treatment planning. This is so the way she's talking to Shinmina, the female actress, is pretty unrealistic. Most dentists I know have had bad bosses because they like to sometimes micromanage. They like to have control over the treatment plan. Every dentist has a different philosophy, different ways of thinking, so the treatment planning is going to be different every time. Some are a little bit more aggressive, some are a little bit more conservative. Here, the owner doctor, we call them, doesn't seem to be respecting the associate doctor, the female character, her treatment planning at all. It's almost like the owner doctor is looking down on her. No dentists I know like to experience this. Big part of the reason why we became dentists is to be independent. We want to do whatever the heck we want. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's your patient. Exactly. I'm happy for her. She's standing up for herself. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Looks like a tooth has fallen out of this kid's mouth. Ouch. Oh, he's the one that lost it. Oh wow, so she hit him. Why would she hit him with the shoe pouch though? She looks like such a nice kid. That's really mean. Oh, and by the way, Korean schools, I remember we have shoe pouches because we had separate shoes for school. You know, you would wear your normal shoes to school, and before entering the school, you would have to switch into those shoes. Main thing about baby teeth, you don't want to lose them early because one big purpose of baby teeth is to maintain the space for the permanent tooth to come in. Certain baby teeth, if you lose them too early, the space will close and then the permanent tooth may never erupt. And that's why if the back teeth are in the absolute worst condition and they have to be pulled, we have what's called space maintainers. They literally maintain the space until the permanent teeth erupt. Just because they're baby teeth does not mean they don't have to be taken care of. That's what I would do. Put gauze there and stop the bleeding. This is honestly way nicer than the offices I've worked at. I think generally Korean offices look nicer. That's just my opinion. Looks like the clinic is finally seeing some patients. That's when time goes by really fast. Okay, and then she's doing some treatment. Her posture looks very good, but she's not wearing any eye protection. In fact, she's not even wearing loupes. A lot of dentists wear loupes now, which are magnifying glasses for us to see better, more clearly. Okay, so she's at her dental school reunion. I graduated 2 years ago, so I haven't been to one yet, but I still keep in touch with a lot of the guys from dental school. And this is the complete antithesis of how it goes with my colleagues, my friends from dental school. We do not show off about how much we make, how much we've been producing. We do not show off about our clinics. So this is, in my opinion, very very unrealistic. Again, this is in America. From my personal experience, I don't know how it is in Korea, but I doubt it's like this. So it looks like the dentist did her job, and then now it's the assistant is gonna finish things up. And obviously you can tell the patient has his mouth open. Usually we put what's called a bite block in here, so you know the jaw can stay open and your muscles can relax. And it's like a habitual thing for dentists. We keep asking you questions because some of us just don't like moments of silence. I think it's a little awkward, so sometimes I'm just constantly talking, asking questions, but I let them know I don't expect them to respond because they have all that stuff in their mouth. Yeah, they can't properly respond. But if anything, I don't ask them open-ended questions. I usually ask questions that usually require just yes or no, like a thumbs up. Looks like the 할머니, the grandma, has some teeth issues. That's the right thing to do. We don't know if he's her guardian, so he should not be in the room first off. Yeah, I feel like a lot of older patients have that mentality, oh, I've lived long enough, like of course they're gonna be like this, I don't care, pull them, blah blah blah. This is interesting because I never deal with the finances. Oh my gosh, she's even calculating for her. We should be delegating our tasks. In my opinion, dentists should not be worried about the cost or have to be dealing with that stuff, but she's doing both. Maybe because it's a startup. And that is true, guys. Dentures, the biting force is very, very weak. Like 30 to 40% of your normal biting force. So dentures suck. So take care of your teeth. Okay, her tone has become a little bit more stern. Are you kidding me? You guys see that? That's ridiculous. She really pushed it by asking if the grandma has enough money, and she continues to be rude to her, asking all these questions that you should never, in my opinion, ask the patient. That was not cool. Very unprofessional. This is exactly why you should leave it to the manager. Dentists should not deal with finances. Okay, she's upset. She's about to brush her teeth. She did not wet her toothbrush. I don't trust people who don't wet their toothbrushes. Weirdo. That's very, very realistic. After I numb, I usually have to go do other things to be efficient. He just looks perverted, doesn't he? He looks like a freaking pervert. Just look at his face. What is he doing with his tongue? Oh, so obviously I'm a guy, never experienced this, but I have heard from some of the girls in my class have said when they were taking molds, hands are in there with gloves on, patient would lick their fingers with their tongue. And another thing is when they take blood pressure, they would purposely put their hands on their laps. So yes, there are creepy patients out there, and it's usually the older grandpas. Looks like they came to their local elementary school to volunteer. I've done that before. Pretty fun. One thing I like about kids is I can be as weird as I want to be, and like they don't care. My teeth are healthy and strong. Ooh, how are cavities formed? Wow, that is correct. How old is he? Like 8? He's a genius. How the heck does he know that? I mean, I didn't know until I went to dental school. It's almost kind of scary how smart he sounds. I know it's all subtitled, but in Korean, throughout this whole drama, he sounds very smart. So I do see this happen from time to time at work where the kid wants braces, but the parents say no because obviously because of the cost, and parents feel like the kid doesn't need it. And another thing that happens pretty frequently is people will ask you if they find out you're a dentist. They ask you straight up, hey, do you think I need this? Or hey, do you think I need braces? And not gonna lie, that does get annoying. When I'm out of the clinic, I don't want to be looking at teeth. But I like her diagnosis here because she said if it's only for cosmetic reasons, she doesn't recommend it. That's usually what I tell patients. In my opinion, you need braces if your bite is off and your teeth are very, very crooked. She should be brushing her own teeth by now. She looks like she's at least 10. Glass of milk with a spoonful of sugar right before she falls asleep? That is exactly how you get cavities. I hope I was hoping she doesn't do that and corrects the dad. Terrible. I always tell teenagers, little kids, brushing at nighttime is even more important than brushing in the morning because your mouth is naturally drier at nighttime, and that's gonna put you at a higher risk for cavities. So you want to keep your mouth as clean as possible before you go to sleep. So that was it, guys. Not a bad K-drama at all. I am enjoying this. At the same time, this is usually not the type of Korean drama I watch. Some scenes are pretty corny. The last one I watched that was really corny was Crash Landing on You, but obviously it's very hard to beat that. Other than like 3 red flags, it's a pretty good depiction of dentists. If you are looking for a new Korean drama to binge, make sure to check it out. Show is on Netflix. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave some comments down below about what you think of the drama. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Oh, I forgot. Nee!